it going, guys? It's Kenneth here today on a Saturday morning. It's drizzling outside today, which is actually okay because I thought it would be a good idea to start transplanting our tomatoes into the polytunnel. They're getting quite big now, probably a bit too big for the pot, so what I'm going to do is get all the soil ready, kind of turn it over, get rid of all the rocks and get some compost in there and start getting the tomatoes in. At the same time, I'm probably going to plant some other seeds in there too, because there's loads of space. I'll have lots of space left over after the tomatoes in. So I will show you the process involved in getting that soil ready and what I'm going to do, and we'll get those tomatoes in there. Okay, so the first thing I did was went through with the spade and just sort of dug up the soil just to get it a bit loose, remove or loosen up some of the rocks and the stones and all the sort of things in there that I don't want. And now I'm going to go over with this sieve and just sieve the whole area. It's going to take a bit of time, and all these clumps here, that's quite hard. That needs to be broken down so that the seeds can be planted properly. Okay, so that's what it looks like now once it's been watered. I've added compost and sort of sifted through everything, and you can see what a difference that makes, similar to what happened at the back when we planted everything out there. So this should be okay to start planting everything in. Okay, so all in all we've got two there, so that's 4, 5, 6 and 7. I've got a few other tomatoes still in the mini greenhouses or mini polytunnels, so they're still a bit too small, but I don't think I'll put all of them in here. And in fact, I don't know if I'll put all of these in here, because once they grow tall, they'll act as a sort of a barrier, or they'll block the sun from getting some of the other things. So I'll have to think quite carefully where to put them. It shouldn't be a massive problem in the height of summer, because I think the sun will be going directly overhead. So we'll just see how it goes. Okay, so I mean, it's pretty straightforward really, as you can imagine. I'm just gonna make a hole where the tomato is gonna go. I'm gonna make sure it's deep enough that I don't have to mess around once I've removed the tomato plant from its little pot. I can just put it straight in. So once you've got the hole, it's about that big, probably all the way up almost to my wrist. I've got the tomato plant over here. Basically, I'm gonna take it, turn it upside down, just squeeze the pot a bit just to loosen it up, and it comes straight out. You can see the really good little root system that's already developed from the tomato. So take it, pop it in and just lightly get the soil around it and just firm it, just pat it down with your hands, make it a bit firm so it's nice and secure. And that's number 1 done.
Circuits from your dead body. We stored them in electrochemical batteries until we had a chance to rebuild the cities and begin our quest.
You think I believe it? A fantastic tale like that?
I imagine you find it incredible.
Okay, so with this one, I've got a slight little issue that there's 2 tomato plants. So, I don't know what's going to happen once I split them, but I hope that it should be okay. I'll just split them gently, pop it in. So that's it really, it's pretty straightforward. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in altogether. yeah, I'm gonna leave that big one in the pot. It seems to be doing okay in there, so you know, and you can grow tomatoes in grow bags and things like that, so I think that one should be okay. The last thing to do once you transplanted them is just to give them a bit of water, you know, get them settled in. And you'll probably notice, what I've noticed before in the past, that when you transplant things, they might look a bit sorry for themselves for a while. You know, they need to get established. You sort of just uprooted them literally and put them somewhere else. So the only ones I'm worried about are the ones that there were 2 in a pot, just because I had to split them apart and obviously damage some of the root structure. But I think that should be okay, so I will quickly water them, and I'll probably put a bit of that nettle fertilizer in the mix as well, just to, you know, give them a bit of a boost. So when you water it, you just want to go gently around the base where it is. You don't want to go too crazy and sort of disturb it. Just a bit to get it settled in. Okay, so I've decided to put some rocket, or I think in America it's called arugula, which is the same kind of thing, some spring onions or green onions, and some radish. I'm not going to be too precious about where I put them. I want to kind of wait and see how the tomatoes establish first, and just see how the light in here gets affected.
12 seconds later.
So that's it all done. We've got the rocket over there, a couple of rows of radish over there, and then just a whole bunch of spring onions over there. I'm going to leave this spot empty for now and just have a think about what to put there. You know, the radish will grow really quickly, and you know, we can put something else there, but I'll just leave this there for now. You know, there's no rush to put anything else in. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this episode useful. If you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button now, and it would be great if you could leave a comment and a like and share this video with your friends. See you next time.